Hey, hello, it's Jen. I'm going to be teaching you how to play Heather by Conan Gray. This is all based off of the cover that I did, which is up on my channel, and I'll make sure to have a link down below for you to check that out. Before I get started, I wanted to say that this video is sponsored by Skillshare, and Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of really inspiring classes meant for curious and creative people. During this time of the pandemic, I've found that when I'm feeling especially anxious, taking my attention and turning it to something a bit creative and learning a new skill has really helped me out. I really love drawing, for example, but I suck at it. But I really love doodling. One class that I've been really loving from Skillshare is an Intro to Procreate class, and it's all about illustrating on your iPad. It's by the illustrator Brooke Glaser. And another thought that I think is important to mention, especially to you guys who like to watch my videos, is that Skillshare offers classes on ukulele as well, how to chuck, stuff like that, and also music production, which is something else that I've also been really into myself. And that's all I wanted to say about Skillshare, so thank you again Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And if you guys are interested, the first 1,000 of you guys to click on the link in my description will get a free trial of the premium membership of Skillshare, and you'll be able to explore your creativity. So without further ado, we'll get onto the tutorial and let's do that. So Heather by Conan Gray. It's actually a really simple song to play, and I'm excited to teach it to you. So the chords that you need to know to play the song, I'm going to list down below right now. And if you already know how to play these chords, that's great. I'll put the timestamp below so you can skip through this right now. But if you don't know how to play these chords, there's no need to fret. I'm going to teach you. So the first chord that you need to know is a C. Pretty simple chord. You're going to go to the 3rd fret, so 1, 2, 3, right there, and put a finger down there, and it should sound like this. And then the second chord you need to know is E minor. For E minor, you go to the 2nd fret, put a finger down on that bottom string right there, and then move on to the 3rd fret, and then put a finger down on the 2nd from the bottom string, and then go to the next fret over, and that is the 4th fret. Put a finger down on the 2nd from the top string. It creates this kind of diagonal line, and it sounds like this. The next chord you need to know is A minor. Go to the 2nd fret, so 1, 2, and then go to the top string right there, and it sounds like this. And then the next chord you need to know is F major 7. We're going to go to the 5th fret, and so we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally ukuleles will have like some sort of marker indication that that's the 5th fret. That might be helpful for you. And you're going to bar it, which means to put your finger and put your finger so that it pushes down all of the strings, and then go 2 frets over, so that's the 7th fret, and put a finger down on that bottom string right there, and it sounds like this. That might be the hardest chord of all of these, but you can get it. I believe in you. So the last chord you need to know is F minor. For F minor, you're going to go to the 1st fret, put a finger down on that top string right there, the G, then put another finger down on the 1st fret, but this time 2nd from the bottom string, and then you're going to go to the 3rd fret and put a finger down on that bottom string, and it sounds like this. And those are all the chords you need to know to play this song. Before we get started, I'm going to play what it's going to sound like, and then I'll break it down and teach it to you. So, this is the intro. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you. So, important things to know is that you're going to be playing those 5 chords in order and that I taught you, And the strumming pattern stays the same kind of throughout the whole song. For the intro, I'm going to show you the last 2 chords, the strumming pattern changes slightly, but not that much, so don't worry. There's no chucking involved. So what I'm doing here is the strumming pattern is for each chord. Down, up, 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 down. And then you switch on to the next chord and do the same thing. So let's do that. It's like that for the first 3 chords. So we're going to do that together. So 1, 2, ready, go. And down, up, 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 down, switch. Down, up, 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 down, switch. Down, up, 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 down. And then these last 2 chords are different. For F major 7, same idea, but a little bit shorter. So for F major 7, it's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So again, it's cut a little shorter. That might be a little bit confusing at first, but you're going to be able to hear it. And also just follow along. I'm going to have it down below here so you can follow along. So again, for F major 7, it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then the last chord, F minor, I just strum down. So how about we do that again together, all of it? I'll sing the strumming pattern again, if that's helpful. And so 1, 2, ready, go. And down, up, 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 down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, strum. And that's the intro. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna move on to the first verse. So for the first verse, again, same idea. I did the same strumming pattern throughout the whole song. And something to keep in mind is that whole thing that I did with F major 7, with how that one was similar but shorter, that holds true for the rest of the song. So it's always going to be a little bit shorter. It's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then you can always choose to downstrum that last chord, F minor, or you can do that same short version of the strumming pattern that you do for F major 7. So for example, I'm going to show you what it's going to sound like, what it should sound like, and then we'll break it down again. Alright, and 1, 2, ready, go. I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater. You said it looked better on me than it did you, only if you knew how much I liked you. But I watched your eyes as she... And that's the first verse. So like I said, you can either downstrum that last chord, F minor, or you can do that same shortened version of the strumming pattern that you do with the F major 7. I hope this is making sense. I know I'm talking a lot. So how about we'll do it slower and I'll do it with you. Verse 1. 1, 2, ready, go. I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater. You said it looked better on me than it did you, only if you knew how much I liked you. But I watched your eyes as she... And that's the first verse. I hope this is making sense. And essentially that is what you're doing for the rest of the song, but we'll keep going through it together. Because next is the pre-chorus, which is the walks by, what a sight for sore eyes. And again, it is the same idea. You're doing that strumming pattern, the long one, for each of the chords, the C, E minor, A minor, and then for the F major 7, that one is shorter, like a shortened version of that strumming pattern. And then the F minor, again, you can either down strum, or you can do the same shortened version of the strumming pattern that you do for the F major 7. So we're gonna go through it together. 1, 2, ready, go. Walks by, what a sight for sore eyes, brighter than a blue sky. She's got you mesmerized while I die. And I like to add just a down strum at the end there, but you can do that shortened version of the strumming pattern if you wish to. And then you go on to the chorus, and again, like I said, it really is the exact same thing, but we'll do it. So 1, 2, ready, go. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester, but you like her better. I wish I were Heather. And like I said, I like to add a down strum there. And I'm not gonna get into the second verse just because it really is, again, the same thing. And if you would like to know how to do that, you can refer to any of the sections that we covered or just the first verse. But make sure you check out the pinned comment. I'm gonna have a tab down below where you can follow along. I'll have the chords, the lyrics, everything you might need. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.